It is pouring rain outside, so it's pretty gloomy and overcast here, and so I thought I would cheer myself up by filming a YouTube video because usually that cheers me up, and I thought I would share some Chinese foods with you because I just had the idea last night and I thought that was a good idea for a video. So I'm gonna show you some Chinese foods that you might not have heard of if you're not Chinese. I'm actually really hungry right now, so this is like the perfect thing for me to be talking about. All I think about during the lockdown is food anyway, so yeah, this video definitely. Okay, why do I just never have any words on my tongue when I'm filming? This video definitely, what is that word? Points to that. It points to my food obsession. Okay, so something that my mom made recently that I became obsessed with is, so at TNT Supermarket, which is a wonderful supermarket that can be found in Canada. I don't know, I mean there's a lot of them I think in BC, like the lower mainland area. I don't know about the other provinces of Canada if there are as many TNTs, but TNT is a wonderful place. They sell mostly like East Asian goods, like foods and stuff, mostly Chinese stuff. And guess what? I recently, like this year, found out that TNT actually stands for Tina and Tiffany. So it's a pair of sisters that, so it's actually a mom, a Taiwanese mom who was an immigrant to Canada from Taiwan, who started the business of TNT, and she named it TNT after her two daughters, Tina and Tiffany. And I think that's so cute. So if you're going to TNT, you're supporting this mother and two daughter trio. So it's kind of like my family, like, you know, two daughters and a mom. Yeah, anyway, that's just what it reminds me of. I mean, obviously there's probably other family members in their family too, but TNT, Tina and Tiffany, the name is after the daughters, and I'm pretty sure one of the daughters is currently like in charge of TNT. Like she took over from her mom, either Tina or Tiffany, I don't know. You can Wikipedia this, but I was just like, oh, that's pretty cool, because in Chinese it's just called Da Tong Hua, and which I think that just means like big supermarket or something. So yeah, my parents didn't know this fun fact either, so I told them all about how I found out that TNT actually stands for Tina and Tiffany. Yep, that is your trivia of the day. Anyway, so at TNT you can get these things that are like ramen noodles, and where was I going with this? Oh yeah, so my mom cooked them. So she cooked them, she boiled them, and then she drained the water out. She strained the water. And then she added this, which is a black bean garlic sauce, which I didn't try until this year. Like this year is my first time trying it. And you can get this at TNT also. And you can also get those ramen noodles at TNT. So she put a tiny bit of this, like not too much. I put too much by accident one time and I made it way too salty. If you can hear my stomach growling, that's my stomach growling. But anyway, I made it way too salty, so just put a little bit of this. And then my mom also got these. I'm not sure where she got this from, maybe like Henderson, or maybe she bought it at TNT also. But it's pickled vegetables with agaric, or at least that's what it says. Sliced pickled vegetables with agaric. Anyway, it has MSG, which is tasty, and it's got this like fungus, black woods ear. So that's this stuff, and then this like mustard green type vegetable. It's like a pickled vegetable, and I used to hate this when I was a kid, but I guess when you're a child, your tongue is like super sensitive to like different flavors. So I, as a child, only liked very like particular foods. Like I didn't like mushrooms because of the texture. I didn't like tomatoes because of the taste. And now I love mushrooms and tomatoes. So I think as you grow up, your tongue kind of sophisticates. It becomes more sophisticated, or either, okay, my theory is that your tongue actually gets like numb to the flavors because you're like attacking it when you're a kid with all these like sour candies and all these things that like basically burn out your taste buds. So then you basically need like spicy food as an adult because you can't taste anything else because your tongue is like so numb that you have to like have spicy food or like really sour pickled vegetables like this to like have taste, because you basically ruined your tongue throughout your childhood growing up just eating all these like sour candies and everything, or what. I don't know what you eat when you're a kid, but basically your tongue is sensitive in the beginning when you're a child, and then as you grow up it's not sensitive anymore because you've numbed it out, and so now you need like stronger flavors to get things going in your mouth. That's my theory. I don't know if that's true. But anyway, this is really good, and I used to hate this when I was a kid. I didn't like the mustard greens or whatever this, what is this? Yeah, the ingredient says mustard. I didn't like mustard, like, you know, like the squeezy bottle mustard. I didn't like that as a kid either, but now I love it. So, yeah. If my nose starts dripping, it's because I have allergies and it's spring. But yeah, so this is great. It has MSG. I already said that. And contains mustard and sesame. All these things that I'm listing in this video are vegan also because I'm vegan, so yeah. So anyway, you mix this together with the ramen noodles that are like strained, and then a little bit of this, and it was so good. I can't believe my mom made that. I was like, this is amazing. So I've been obsessed with that lately. Yeah. Okay, moving on to the next thing. This is like a childhood staple. This is pickles. But they're like not like the American pickles. I've actually never even had American pickles, or like, you know those like dill pickles, or like they're all like thick and like they look like, I don't know, like cylinders. They look like sausage shapes, and they're like pickles, but they're like so thick. Anyway, I've never had those like normal pickles that white people eat. I've never had those, so maybe I should do a video where I try like American food and see if I like it or not. I do like dill pickle flavored chips, so maybe I would like dill pickles. Yeah, maybe I would like them. I've just never tried them. These are what I grew up on. These are also pickles, but they're Chinese pickles, and they're more slender. They kind of look like snakes, if you can see, and they're inside of this bottle, this glass bottle that has like a soy sauce brine. Wait, it's focusing not on the jar. Okay, wait. Okay, yeah, so this is what it looks like, and you can get this, you know, at Chinese supermarkets. It says preserved cucumber whole. So anyway, they're just Chinese pickles in like a soy sauce brine, but they're so good. And what I would do as a child is I would eat them with congee, so like rice porridge. So that just means you just add a lot more water to the rice, and then you cook it longer, and then it becomes more like soft and just looks kind of like congee or porridge. It's really good. So you cook the rice like that, and then you add these pickles, these Chinese pickles. And what I did as a child, as an omnivore, was I put rou song in it. So that's like crumbled, dried meat. Don't know what kind of meat it was, but I also added that. So 肉松跟这个 with this, with the pickles and the rice congee. That was what I ate as a child. That was a really good dish. But now I don't eat the meat, so I just eat it with pickles. And sometimes I think I'm starting to like spicy food, which is also a very strange thing because as a child I hated spicy food. So yeah, I am just evolving a lot these days. So I also add these seasoned crisp bamboo shoots to the congee if I do have congee. And these are just like spicy bamboo shoots. It kind of like is in like this like spicy oil, and it's really good. And I don't think I used to like this as a kid because it was too spicy for me, but like now I love it. And yeah, maybe I should start getting into kimchi, because I've never had kimchi either. But maybe, you know, I'm learning a lot about myself this pandemic. Maybe I will like kimchi. Is kimchi a Korean thing or a Japanese thing? I'm not sure on that. I have to look that up later. I know it's not a Chinese thing though. Kimchi, that doesn't sound Chinese. Kimchi, kimchi. I don't think that's a Chinese word. Anyway, so yeah, this bamboo shoots are really good, and also you can also get bamboo shoots in cans. Wait, let me put these down. They are like making my hands cold. You can, oh, it's a little oily too. Nice. Yeah, you can also get bamboo shoots in a can, and you can just eat it with like seaweed soup, or cook it with a seaweed salad, or I guess you don't even have to cook it. You can just like eat it from the can. So bamboo shoots are really good. If you've not had them before, you should have them. They're just like crunchy, kind of like crotons, but not bready. Like, you know, they have the crunchy texture, but they are a plant. Anyway, next, oh wait. Oh, that bottle is so oily. Okay. Anyway, next is kaofu, or cough. My dad called it cough. I don't think I've actually had it since I was in Shanghai in 2019, but it's basically like a fried gluten, I think. And you can get it at Chinese supermarkets too, and usually they cook it like with peanuts. And that's really good, and you can try that if you haven't tried like those little gluten snacks. I haven't had them in a while, but they are also good. Okay, well, I think I've been talking for a really long time now. Look how badly layered my hair is, because I cut my hair myself, so like it doesn't even go into a braid properly, because like all the hairs just come out. But yeah, I've still been having a bad hair like month or something. Like it's just been not, I don't know even know. I might be just like going insane a little bit because of the lockdown. Like I don't remember how, like if my hair is normally like this, or if it's like I'm overreacting, or like I can't tell. I've just been feeling like my hair has been ultra greasy lately, but I don't know why. Like it doesn't look greasy right now. I don't know what's wrong with my brain right now. Anyway, I will probably make more YouTube videos of like me going on walks and stuff, and just doing boring things like going to the grocery store, because that's all we can do right now. And maybe I'll make a video about me staying at home and just like vacuuming. I literally don't know, because that is just my life. That is the content that I've been living. I need to wash my hands. Okay, well, adios. Thanks for hanging out with me, and try these foods if you've never tried them before. Let me know what you think. I know you'll love them. I'm so over like the whole, like when you're a kid and you're like insecure and you can't stand up for yourself, and you're not self-confident enough to stand up for yourself. Like when I was a kid, I just like was so embarrassed to bring like any sort of like weird Chinese cuisine to school, because I went to like most of my schools had a lot of Asians, but still like all the other Asians still brought like sandwiches and stuff. Like sandwich was like the go-to lunch. Like everybody had a sandwich. There was like, so if you like didn't have a sandwich, it was like so it was like you were really looking to stand out. But yeah, I'm so over that now, like I ought to be. And if you're still in school right now, I encourage you to just bring your own unique dishes that your family makes and not be embarrassed, because the people who bring those plain, boring old sandwiches to school that look down on you for that are going to grow up eventually and realize that they were stupid and that they should have just asked you about your food, and you could have educated them. You could have brought in something new. You could have expanded their horizons and taught them about a new food that they've never had before, and all could have been well, but they were closed-minded. So yeah, if you're in school, I know it's harder to do than to say. But yeah, I remember being embarrassed about all of the weird Chinese foods that I knew about, and that other kids were just, you know, drinking their Kool-Aid, and like, I thought that their Kool-Aid and their like Dunkin' little kangaroos were way better than my Chinese food, but they're not, because now I am really into the Chinese food. I mean, I still eat American Western food too. I've got the best of both worlds. I just wanted to touch on that. Like, I know that a lot of us kids of immigrants had that experience growing up of like being ashamed or embarrassed that like our food is like weird, or like that they've never seen it before at these North American schools, public schools. Just because it's not a basic sandwich or chocolate chip cookie doesn't mean you shouldn't try it. So try more foods. You never know what you'll like. Thanks for hanging out with me, and like, subscribe, comment. Yeah, maybe I should do a video where I try foods I've never had before. That might be fun. Okay, I should say bye now. Bye. 再见红枣. Bye, jujubes. Hi, I'm back. It isn't a Julie Tao video without me saying bye and then coming back and then saying bye like 10 times. I forgot to say something. For desserts, you should definitely try ginger flavored ice cream or green tea flavored ice cream. Those are my favorite Asian or Chinese ice cream flavors. It's so good. Ginger ice cream is so good. And green tea ice cream. Green tea ice cream is like one of my favorites. Pistachio ice cream, green tea ice cream, those are like my top two. They're like tied for first place. I mean, if you want to make a vegan ice cream of that, I guess you could do the banana thing with the food processor, but I actually broke my food processor. Don't follow my example. I threw it in the freezer, and then I took it out of the freezer and turned it on right away, immediately, and all the gears on it shattered because they had just been in the freezer. So that was dumb. Yes, so I broke my food processor like a couple weeks ago. Another victim of the pandemic in my household due to, you know, me experimenting in the kitchen. Rest in peace. Yeah, but you could still make like vegan ginger ice cream or vegan green tea ice cream. Just make vegan ice cream and then flavor it with ginger, like sweet ginger, like sweeten the ginger with syrup or something, and then like add green tea, and voila, vegan ginger ice cream or vegan green tea ice cream. I've actually made vegan ginger ice cream before, and it was really good. I made it with bananas, I think. Yeah, so that's all. That is my last thing that I wanted to say. Okay. 再会. That is goodbye in Shanghainese. Bye bye. I could also say it in Taiwanese. 再见. 再见 is bye in Taiwanese. Or 再会. I think that's also bye in Taiwanese. Mom, if you're watching this, let me know if I'm right. Bye. Wait, hi, I'm here again. There's something else I want to say. I think I've kind of healed my eczema on my neck. Just from, I guess, like, taking more baths, more showers, showering and bathing every day. And I think it was, like, the oatmeal that kind of, like, made it worse. I don't know, but it was like a wall of dry skin. It was like peeling like crazy, and now it's not as bad, like it's not as flaky now. And the way I fixed it, I don't know if it's like a permanent cure or whatever, but just in case it can help anyone out there, is I did a bleach bath, and that helped. And these nails probably help too, because they don't like, they're plastic and they don't like cut my skin the way my keratin nails do. Keratin is like your natural nail. That's pretty much it. I've just been bathing more often and changing the towels after you bathe. I also got jojoba oil to try to like help with my breakage on my hair, and I got this MSM cream. I don't know if that's really what's been helping though. I think the main thing is if my condition is from allergies, then like washing every day helps, I guess, to wash away whatever is irritating my skin, whether it be Tappy's fur or Tappy's my cat fur or whatever it might be. I think that's what's been helping. So I'm changing a lot. I used to hate showering and bathing, and now I'm doing it every day and I'm starting to like it. What is wrong with me? I mean, I used to be like a cat and just like not like being in the bathroom, because to me, bathing and showering gave me so much anxiety. But now that I've just allowed myself to just like relax in the bathroom and just like take as long as I want, because I've got all the time in the world now since it's the pandemic. So I've just been like in the bathtub for like an hour or something, I don't know, and just relaxing. And that's really helped, because I really hated showering before, because I felt like it was a chore, just like, you know, folding your clothes or something. Anyway, that is my skin update. It has been getting better. Fingers crossed that it stays getting better, that it gets better all the way until it's gone. That's it. That's my life update. And also, I've been reading the third book in the Summer I Turned Pretty trilogy, and I'm just trying to take it slow so that I can make it last longer. But if anybody else has read it, like, wow, I really hate Belly in this book. Because every page is like, you're so stupid, you're so stupid, you're so stupid. So if anyone can relate, tell me if you've read the books. Okay, anyway. Now is the real goodbye. Bye-bye.